Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here just off the coast of, well, just off the coast of Novigrad basically. We are going to go back to the north here. We're going to go back to this land and we're going to check out some of the undiscovered locations on the north end of the map before we go and meet Master Mirror, aka Gaunt or Dim, who did help us apparently in the past find Yennefer. If I remember correctly, he met us once in a tavern in White Orchard, and then he just vanished into thin air. And we never saw anything of him ever again. I'm pretty sure that was him. So he's resurfaced again to save us from these Offieri warriors who came to lift their prince's curse because their prince had been turned into a giant frog. The giant frog who we killed because he was terrorizing the people of Oxenfurt and poisoning a great deal of them. So it's a bit of it was a slight unfortunate conflict of interest to say the least, but yeah, I'm not quite sure where this is going to go after this, but whatever Gaunt Dim did, he seemingly managed to make the ship that we were on wreck on the coast. But he's also given us this brand on our face as well, which is a bit grim, but it's a bit Gauntero grim. No, I'm joking. Sorry, that's terrible. So hopefully, once we go and meet him beneath the willow, we'll be able to make a bit more sense of exactly what's going on. And I do hope once again that Shani managed to get out of the sewers okay as well, because yeah, we did not want to lose her. Right, so if we take a left at this turning here, we can start making our sort of skim from west to east of these markers. Right, this is giving me Monster Nest vibes. I don't know why. I could be wrong. Oh, it's a bandit camp. Fallen Knights. Right, I do remember fighting these guys a long time ago.
You'll never learn.
These are not easy guys to fight. And when they call themselves Fallen Knights, I don't know what they've fallen from. Or maybe it's a group called the Fallen. I don't know. Let's get this guy dead though before he pings us with his crossbow. Oh, Eternal Fire. Right, it's always the goddamn Eternal Fire, isn't it? It's never not the Eternal Fire. Jesus, Geralt is massacring them. Whoa. Stop swirling your warhammer around as if you know what you're doing. Because you don't. There we go. Order of the Flaming Rose Sword, yeah. Right, Quartermaster's report. Quartermaster's report from the 25th of the current month. Hunting party went into the nearby woods today. Game there are plenty. Killed 12 dogs, 8 stags, 32 hares and 7 boars. Meat will be cleaned, salted and set to dry in the sun. Hides will be taken to the camp by Zuetza Castle. Before long we'll beat the bush, shoot some fowl. Hunters have spied pheasants, wild duck and partridge in the area. Plenty of everything really, so hunger shan't be a problem this winter. Important, some local hunter wandered into the camp, introducing himself as Gavel Matt. Sold us a bear hide, top quality, and promised to return with another. As soon as he does, we'll bind him in fetters and burn his heels, because there's something damn fishy about him, Lieutenant von Hurst. He obviously does not trust easily, does he? Order of the Flaming Rose, wow. So is that why they're Fallen Knights? Because they still follow the order? Oh wow. Yeah, Order of the Flaming Rose armor. Sheesh. Did not think we'd see that again. Well, they did find their hunting stuff, but unfortunately it didn't bring them much joy. Level 36, it's all heavy armor, so it's not really our jam. Nor would I want to adorn myself with that kind of thing anyway, to be honest, but you know. Right, well, at least we killed them anyway, so we'll start making our way around here, and then we'll go and meet Gonzo, hopefully. We'll have to wait a bit of time, obviously, but it's fine. I'm sure that will be no issue. We should get a level up by then as well. We're very close to hitting the next level. Right, this one is a monster nest. So we'll save the game here. Neckers! Wow. Did not expect to see neckers, not gonna lie, but this is what it is. Sit down. Yep, there we go. Let's loot all the necker items. Can I help you? Oh, you're burrowing. Okay, fair enough. I'm assuming that means you're going to come back up in a second somewhere. There he is, yep. Ooh, Jesus! That didn't even look like a slash. That just looked like he bludgeoned his head off with a sword. Oh, God. That was a powerful swing. I know necker heads aren't exactly the biggest, but, you know.
Dig their way out.
Well, we'll stop that happening right now. I'm imagining a necker is going to pop up once this nest gets destroyed. There it is. Goodbye, Mr. Necker. Sorry for destroying your home like that, but you kind of deserve it. Right. That's this place a little bit safer. Right, we'll go to the one on the road now. That might be another abandoned site, potentially, or... could be anything, really. We'll get back on the road, though, at least. I'm sure it'll be slightly more safe travel. Saracen Grange, are they? So this is more on the actual estate of those guys. So we'll have to be on our best behaviour. Then again, Geralt's always on his best behaviour. Geralt never causes problems. In fact, he now has a document which proves he is an honourable taxpayer. And a guy, you know, being able to produce that document, you'll never be able to distrust him, will you? You know that he is a grade A stand-up, yeah, man of honour, yeah. Hunter's Cottage, which is currently being inhabited by a bear.
Show me what you got.
I remember bears being a bit of a pain if you're roughly the same level as them. Gotta be careful here. Ping. Don't know why I fired a crossbow to him, to be honest. I think I'd probably serve to piss him off. There we go. I believe we got a level up there as well, didn't we? I just realised. I just looked at our skills. Character. Yep, there we go. So we have got ourselves another skill point, but truth be told, I just don't know what to use them on anymore. I do not know what to use them on. Don't know. Do we start putting points into this? I don't know. Could never use Firestream again, potentially. Acquire that, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to put it on, but you know, there's really not much else I can feel like I can do with them at the moment. Early thread and a superior saddle. Is that literally what all that guy had? Is that it? Yeah. Well, he suffered a grisly end either way. Can I go in the cottage? I can. Oh, I see. There's probably more interesting stuff in there, really, more than anything. Yeah, nothing else here, really. Hunter's Cottage. The Buckhall Hills have long been famed for their wealth of wild animals dwelling there, which is why the owner of the nearby Saracen Grange once had a hunter's cottage built up there to ensure the daily provision of fresh game. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's gonna be fulfilling its purpose anymore at the moment. To be fair, it's a bit yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to this other look. Oh, not a fucking Endrega. I'm pretty sure that's an Endrega, that is, isn't it? Oh, the Toad Prince. We've actually got a bestiary entry on the Toad Prince. The girl walked up to the edge of the pond. There, squatting amidst the fragrant lilies and broad lily pads, she saw a most unusual sight. A small green frog with a golden crown perched on its warty head. Charmed by this curious little creature, the girl picked it up and gave it a kiss. Immediately, the little frog transformed into a handsome prince. Overcome with gratitude, he asked the girl to be his wife. Folktale author unknown. Well, obviously, it's a very popular fairy tale, that one, isn't it? Right, timeless tales have always carried with them a grain of truth. The legend of the Frog Prince is no exception, or at least that's what the folk of Oxenfurt wished to believe when they found out a monstrous toad lurked in their city sewers. The women who hunted it in search of a romance and a better life, however, found their tales had a most unhappy ending. The creature they encountered was no small sweet frog, but a bloodthirsty beast who not only did not let them in for a kiss, but instead greedily devoured them and anything else that strayed into its slime-covered lair. You'd have thought that they might have realised after a while, after a bunch of them going down there and never returning, they might have thought, you know what, this is probably not going to end well. But I guess you can't blame certain humans for following their whim, eh? Right, let's go and fight these Endregas. Oh boy. Oh, it's an Arachis. Oh, that's. It looked like an Endrega. This is awkward. I do believe I've still got the right oil equipped though, so you know that's something. That's something, I guess. Oh no, that's not good. Nice, there we go. Golden Aureole. Ah, there is Endregas down here. That's fine. Well, I needed the boost for these guys. They don't take punishment easy. Alright, what's this? Hidden treasure, okay. So, okay, it must be in that cave down there, right. I can go and get that, hopefully. Blood Rot Pit. Just doesn't sound like a nice place to go into, does it? Not even the slightest. Arachnomorph? Oh, it's all so gross. What? Oh, why is there so many of them? Oh God! They will not even let me approach them either. Oh, you horrible bastards! I'm gonna have to axe them. I'll be very elusive with my dodges, I think. Right, actually does work. That's good. Right, they're not the most sturdy, but got a best area entry, which we'll check in a moment. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him! Hit him as well. Why is this so very horrible? Ah! Punch! Oh my God! You're all just so disgusting. Like, no offense, guys, but you are. Oh, if someone was actually here with arachnophobia, oh, they would be having the worst time right now. Can I whirl? See, whirling somewhat makes you exposed is the only downside. You can't dodge or anything. I'd like to think I'm handling this quite well, though, overall. It's just a matter of patience here. It's a lengthy fight. Oh my God, I pulled something off big time there, didn't I? Guessing that must have been like a full adrenaline-powered ad sign. Let's get more, Oh, no. They love coming in when they web me up. Pause. Oh, I'm just nervous. Battle of wits, this is. Nope. Ah! Really hard to pin down. I've got to axe him, I think. Nice. Come on. Got ya! Got ya! Ooh. I'm proud of that one. I'm actually quite proud of that one. Right, as we were, Ben K in a yellowed letter. Mate, if you're reading this letter, it means you're a free man. You, Drakenborg, could never break you. I feel damn bad it was you they fingered back then. Face a bitch at times, ain't she? But you're a made man now. I hid your part of the loot in that cave. They wouldn't let us play when we were young. Was full of them massive spiders then, but not a sign of the critters now. Hunters claim they've migrated elsewhere. Not enough to eat here, so they won't be coming back anytime soon. So it's safe, but the bad memories do a great job keeping out nosy hayseeds, making it the ideal hiding spot for loot. The chest is buried in the second part of the cave. Get it and you'll be a rich man and can drink and wench till the end of your days. See you later, you know where. We'll bathe in wine and live in luxury, AD. Search the cave for a chest and use our witcher senses. Yeah, obviously that didn't pan out quite the way that these guys were hoping. The hunters did not get rid of the spiders at all. Far from it. The place is full of them. It's always the best air entry in those horrible, disgusting arachnoids. Arachnomorph, sorry. A similar saying could... Sorry, the spider shall never lie down with the fly. A similar saying could gain ground in our land concerning arachnomorphs and everything unable to flee them, meaning the most every creature in the world. True, the tillers of the earth and fellers of trees need not fear them in their daily labours, for arachnomorphs, as distant post-conjunction cousins of common spiders, strongly prefer deep, dark caves and unfrequented sodden swamps. Anyone who does come across them, however, had best hope his conscience is clear and his worldly affairs are in order, for his life shall soon end, as not even the fastest man in the world can outrun them, and only a few witches can hope to slay them. Even worse is the more aggressive and dangerous kind, known as Arachnomorph colossi, which are capable of devouring an entire ox in seconds. Is there going to be one of them at the back of this cave? I can't help but feel like there's going to be one of those colossi at the back of this cave somewhere. Oh, right. There's an enemy there apparently, but not one that I can see. That one's just a regular arachnomorph. Although it does look bigger. Am I wrong there? That left looks bigger than the rest. See, the thing is, if you catch an arachnomorph like that, you can just batter it to death. It does not have much posture. I still feel like a massive arachnomorph is going to pop up at any moment. I can't help but feel like that's going to happen. 456 florins. It wasn't wrong about someone being a rich man. God damn. Well, thank you very much for the treasure. Whoever left that note. I'm sorry that you didn't get it yourself. Sorry you met the grisly fate that you did, but yeah. I mean, you don't really have much use for it now, so I will make the most of it. Thank you. So I think what we'll do now is we're going to go to that abandoned site that's down in the south. Or southeast, I should say. And then after that, we'll go and meet Gaunter. Probably the next episode, I think. So I think we'll do a quick bit of meditation just for an hour. Well, like half an hour or so.
Move it.
So we've got all of our potions and whatnot back at least, if we need to use them when clearing this abandoned site. I don't know what it's going to be infested with. This is a weird weather location, isn't it? The sky is ominously dark. What have we got here? Oh no, race. Hello. Oh, you horrible bat. Oh, we need the Yrden here, don't we? Come into my Yrden, dear Wraith. I promise many treats. Come on. Nice. Is there more? Apparently not it. Oh, there's a chest here as well. Nice. Got ya. Lured you in perfectly there. And that looks like... Hey! The population has returned and the sky is mysteriously cleared up as well. Geralt brings great weather everywhere he goes. Good times. Unfortunately, that reset the time, so we're now actually farther away from being able to meet Master Mirror. Thanks for that, abandoned site. I appreciate it. Bastards, the lot of you. It's the tale of Barangarth. Let's have a read of this, shall we? There once was a young woman named Marlene, and a young man named Bartholomew. Bartholomew was so handsome, no maid could tear her eyes off him. Every maid in the village, from the fairest to the plainest, yearned to win his favour. Marlene too was struck by his beauty and soon fell in love with him, as a love as deep as only a first love can be. This feeling was so overwhelming, Marlene realised she could never live without Bartholomew, yet it was her misfortune that by then Bartholomew already had a wife and a young son. Oh. Marlene refused to give in to this misfortune, however, and worked long and hard to convince Bartholomew that she was his one true love. In the end, she succeeded, for women possess the gift of persuasion, and many a man has succumbed to their entreaties. Bartholomew's wife refused to accept his change of heart, but Marlene found a way to deal with that as well. Ooh. Marlene convinced Bartholomew he must get rid of his wife once and for all, and so he chopped off her head. Everything would have ended well with the young lovers living happily ever after, not the crime being witnessed by Bartholomew's 5-year-old son. Marlene saw no other solution than to convince Bartholomew, by now her rightful husband, to dispose of the child like his mother and bury his body next to hers so that they might be together for all eternity. Oh my god! Yet this time Bartholomew put his foot down and refused to do what Marlene asked of him. It is one thing to kill my wife, but to kill my child, the fruit of my loins, he said. He only changed his mind when the lad began to speak loudly and frequently about what he had seen. And though Bartholomew could never raise his hand against his firstborn son, he found another way to deal with the problem. While the boy slept, he snuck into his room, lifted him up and set him in a coffin, which he then buried under the apple tree in their yard. Oh my god, that's worse! Oh, he suffocated him to death. After that day, strange things began occurring in the area where the couple lived. The trees lost their leaves and stopped bearing fruit. Folk dwelling nearby were hounded by evil dreams. One by one they fled their homes and farmsteads, and until only Marlene and Bartholomew were left. One day, Marlene dreamt the boy had awoken in his casket under the apple tree and begun to cry. She yearned to have a child of her own, and such dreams troubled her greatly. She thus took a spade and dug up the coffin. Inside she found the child's body, but its arms or legs were missing. She thought the poor lad must have gnawed them off from wild hunger before he died. The sight of the child's mangled torso so terrified Marlene, she reburied the coffin at once and never said a word about it to her husband. They lived together a great many years afterwards, but theirs was not a good life. Bartholomew had changed. He slowly stopped cherishing Marlene and then stopped speaking. He hanged himself on the night of the summer solstice, leaving his wife alone with her dreams. Before she died, Marlene dug up the child's coffin one more time. No one knows where she went and what she did with it. Their lands have lain deserted ever since. No plants will grow there and no birds sing. Wilhelm and Jacob G. That is an absolutely harrowing tale, to say the least. It's not a good reading. Alright, Herbalist, do you have anything to lighten the mood slightly? And I don't mean hard drugs, of course, I just mean just anything that I can use. Anything that will make me feel slightly happier about things. Fifth essence is always good. But it's mainly like cordials and stuff that I need. But I'm pretty sure it'll only be innkeepers that would sell those. Okay. Don't you suppose you'll buy? No, you won't buy those, buddy. Right. Very well. So before I leave, let me see if I can actually create anything else before... Mandrake cordial is what I need. Yeah, okay. Make enhanced dimeritium. I need to make Rebis, Negredo, Aether. Oh, it's all white gold I need. All white gold. Yeah, all white gold. Need to make all white gold, and I even need some green mold for that. Okay, I got you. Anything else before I... Decoctions, Arachis decoction? Yeah, sure. Potions? No. That more white gold? Yeah, always white gold. Okie dokie. So I think on that note, guys, we shall end this episode here. Next episode, we shall go and meet Master Mirror at the crossroads and see if we can get some info from Gaunter about what the next steps are in this strange tale. So thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.